Good evening, my Stitchy friends, and welcome to my channel Stitcha-Rella. Well, today is Thursday, which means we are continuing with Ambilight Thursdays. Yes, we are. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I kind of had one. Nothing too bad, nothing too busy, so I'm quite happy. Just here at the end of the day, it's a kitty problem again, but I'll tell you guys all about it. If you checked, if you looked at the stitch along, I must say checked. Yesterday, I told you that I'm going to speak to the school because of that pushing and shoving, and it's dangerous, and Abby fell off the stairs, and you know the whole story. So I didn't have to go to the school because I actually phoned. And they said, no, the principal or the person standing in for a principal will phone me back and everything. And she did. And it's going to be taken care of. So I'm very happy I didn't have to go into school to do that. So very, very happy. And then this afternoon, the kids came home. And I was sitting here and chatting. And I got this phone call. And I'm like, who's this? And my phone, and I picked up, and it was the school psychiatrist, Alex's school psychiatrist. And what a mission, guys. They, of course, don't know my kid because he's new in the school. They're grade 8. And what happened is one of Alex's friends annoyed him at school. So Alex has got a very dark sense of humor, and he talks about blood and gore. It's not a big thing to him. But that's the way I know him in his previous, so that's just the way he is. And so the kid annoyed him, and it's his friend. And then he said if he doesn't stop, he's going to kill himself in front of him. That he said to his friend. And this friend went and told this to his parents because now he's worried that Alex will do it. Blah, 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 long story short, they phoned me, the parents came to school because now they scared Alex gonna do what he said he's gonna do. I'm not allowed to say those words actually on my videos, so let me talk nicely about it. And the school was concerned, and they phoned me, and I explained that that's just his personality. He's got dark sense of humor, and he says stupid stuff sometimes, but he doesn't mean it like, no, he's going to do it. So, they're good with that. At least they're good with that. So I dealt with that this afternoon, and he's sitting here laughing his butt off. And I must deal with all the nonsense, right? Yeah. So that happened. I did make a video unboxing earlier on. Nothing very eventful happened today. Margaret was here, and then Abby is playing netball on Saturday. There's 3 games. She'll probably play at least 2 or 1.5. They make turns. So yeah, we're going to the netball field. It's quite a far. It's another school we're going to. It's more than an hour's drive. So we're all going there. And that's about it. So busy weekend coming. But it's good. It's good when you're busy. I feel much better than yesterday. Yesterday I felt bleh. You guys know. Yeah, well, today it's a bright new day. I'm a bit tired, but that's about it. Otherwise everything is honky-dory. I finished watching Housewives of Beverly Hills this morning, and now I'm watching the new Circle while I work. I did a bit of working on Ambilight. If I do this part that I'm busy with, I'm just over halfway done then. So I've done quite a bit. I'm almost past the house. So that's awesome. I can't wait. Because the bridge, I didn't realize the start of the bridge on Ambilight. I've started with it already, so I rolled it back. So I finished this piece first. It's going alright. if you guys watched my unboxing today, did you hear Lola? Of all times today, she will choose to cry over a ball. She's playing with the ball and the ball goes over under the bed and under the cupboard. And she was making a noise because I must get up. I'm not allowed to record. I must get that ball for her. It was actually very funny. If you didn't watch it, you must watch. She's been crying. She makes this funny noise. I don't know. It's a funny noise. She's not happy that I'm not jumping up straight away to help her fetch her ball or get a ball out under the bed. Can you imagine that? Yeah, so it's very, very uneventful today. I put away that Kidzilla, not forever, just I'm stitching a bit on my Ambilight now. Trying to get my brain together to see all the busyness because I've got almost no food in the house. I must go and do food shopping this weekend. I don't know when. Because Saturday we were the netball. I must get food and I must print all Alex's exam stuff. That's going to take hours and hours. It's a lot. And get it laminated. So yeah, and then I must check if Abby's got something, but she doesn't. She's still in primary school. It's not as hectic as seniors, as the high school. So yeah. You see, funny enough, this color I'm working with, I think it's, which one is it? Just hold on. Number 38. I ran out. I didn't have enough of it. So luckily I've got extras here, but I also didn't have enough of 38. But everyone works differently, so you must work your own and then you see what's short on yours. Or it's a big one. There will be shorts. It's Joy Sunday. The probability that you're short on threads is very good. Sounds like Mike is breaking down the kitchen. I think he's making tea. But it sounds like he is breaking down everything there. Mike? Mike? Did you make for me too? Okay. Because he didn't ask me if he can make for me. I don't always drink anymore. I don't know. I'm in the mood for nice coffee, not my coffee, because I've tasted so many coffees. And this medicine just took that coffee taste to another thing. It doesn't taste nice anymore, so I don't know. Maybe it comes back and maybe it doesn't, right? Say hello to everybody.
Hello everyone.
Thank you, he did make me tea. Mike, you were working. Mike, I'm talking. You were working and I was making a video, unboxing. The unboxing of today, you must hear how she cries in the video because she's playing with a ball. And I have to go fetch the ball because she got stuck. You must hear how she cries on the video. Yeah, you naughty little kid. My naughty little girl. There you go. I'm going to try and sleep early tonight. I don't know. I'm actually not, tired, sleepy tired, I'm going to try and have a good night's sleep, wake up fresh tomorrow morning. There you go. You must also tell me when you do your stitches, which colors you run into problems with or shortages. I know about the prints. We've got different prints. There's a lot of different prints. There's actually 3 different prints, not a lot, 3. That is a lot of different prints. Different prints of Ambilight. Now, if you see what I'm working on the first print, the old one. I'm working on the old print. Well, the 16 count has got a different print. Some of the newer print 11 counts, they've got a different print. So everyone's symbols aren't the same. You're going to get the same product, but the print's not the same. There you go. Now that I record now, she's sleeping. Quiet. She should have cried in this movie. It's not an unboxing, you know. I must make sure Abby drinks some medicine. If I don't remember, it won't get done. Joys of being a mother. There you go. I think I'm gonna end this one off. Da 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 da. Oh no, what's that now? Oh man. What did I do? There's 2 through now. Where's this one? Oh, okay. Let me just finish this one. Fix it. It will bug me till the end of days if I don't fix it now. Ouch. There you go. Okay. See, I did prepare another one, but where is it? There is another one. Just put it in. There you go. Yeah, I don't think I will be able, but I'm going to try. The members, yes, I'm talking to the members. I don't think it's going to be this weekend I'm going to bake a cake. We're just not at home enough to do that. But I'm going to do it very soon. Like you guys know, I'm very excited. Next week I'm getting my hair done. Then I'm going to say hi to all of you. Hello. You see me again. Monday is my doctor's appointment. Tuesday is my hair appointment. Somewhere next week Abby's going to have an appointment. I'm going to have to go to the school of Alex if they want to see me. But they'll get to know. But it's so silly, I'm telling you. Oh man. You remember when we were young? Not all of us. Most of us. We went to... Yeah, let's talk about this. Yeah. I was thinking about something. Remember when we, or some of you that were young at the same time or younger than me or if you're older than me in the old days, do you remember? My dad used to take us to the movies, but then you go to the movies with your car. And then my dad packed in blankets, and there's always a roadhouse, and then he took us to the movies, and the little speakers were at the car doors, and you open your windows, and then you watch the movie with mom and dad. Do you guys remember that? It was a drive-in, yes, the drive-in by the roadhouse. We got milkshakes and stuff like that. Ooh, who experienced that? I think a lot of us do. Some of the younger viewers, I don't think knows what that is. Maybe they know, but hasn't experienced this. So it started off like that, the drive-ins. And we love to go to the drive-in. That was a spoil to us if my mom and dad took us with the car to the drive-in and the roadhouse. And then it changed. It went to the Kinies, Sterk Unicor movie theaters that you can go to. So then I grew up with that, and they still exist now, but I'm going to tell you one thing. In South Africa, all over the news today is, and that's why I thought of this, they're closing them because they're not doing business anymore. There is, but it's so super expensive to go. My kids, I've taken them, but you know, it is just so expensive to go. You can't keep up with that. You can't. So they know what it is. They've been there, done that, but it's way too expensive. So I see they are closing most of the theaters now because people prefer to stay at home and do it at home to save money. So everything is so expensive. But yeah, that was not the same experience than what if you go with your car. Your dad takes you. See, I was those days. I was when I was a teenager. That disappeared. So I didn't go with friends and stuff. I was young when it still existed, and we went with mom and dad, and we go to the drive-in, and the stuff that we went to. It's not here anymore. You must look very hard to find these things. We went go-karting, and my dad used to take us to the races, car races, and we check the car racing out. And then the big thing was, what do you call it? The show. We call it in Afrikaans the show. So when we were younger, now they don't have. There is like the Rand show, but it's not the same. So the show came to town once a year. What happens is they've got this big Ferris wheel, and it's basically we call it the show, but it's like a fair, but a big one. So they come around once a year, and it's all this rides and little stalls with like things they sell. And then you go with your parents and you get they get you a hat and all this sweeties and Mike, wat is spookasem in Engels? Okay, candy floss. And candy floss, yeah, I remember that. It was quite cool. There was another thing. Good night. There was another thing, but we still had it a few years ago, yeah. But it's not as big as it was when I was little. The circus came to town. But now it's not, it's not the same. It's not the circus I know from when I was a kid. So my kids have seen a circus, but it's not the... When we were young, the Boswell Wilkie Circus came to town once a year, and it was a big affair. There was also Ferris wheels and rides, and then the circus start, and you go and you give your ticket, you go in on your time. When you're done, you can come out and ride on the rides and get food and candy floss. Do you guys know what I'm talking about or not? I'm sure you do. I miss that. Where I live now, everything is seriously dangerous. They did bring the circus, but it was small, and a few years before COVID, they brought a circus here, but it was not the same. It's just not the same. Absolutely not the same. So I miss those things. I wish that in the way that I know it, I can show it to my kids. That was awesome times. Can you guys remember the Walkmans? You walk around with your Walkman connected to your belt, always in your ears. You were the coolest thing around. Now they think you're stupid. Not those days. I remember, I think I was 11 or 10. And my dad got me for Christmas my first tape recorder. I called it tape recorders. It wasn't a hi-fi, it was a tape recorder. And it was pink. And I so wanted one. My first tape recorder. That thing was my life. It went everywhere. That and the Walkman. Everywhere. We didn't have... we had games, but that only came much later in life. Because... Geez, I was still small. There were still black and white TVs. There's big boxes, and it was black and white. And then the color TVs, my dad got color TVs in the house, and it didn't play 24 hours like now. There was in the mornings. I think the TV started at 7 or 6, I don't know. It started, and we were allowed to watch the cartoon before we get on the bus for school. And then at night, a certain time, it goes off, and there was this big round thing on the TV, and it went, doo, till the next morning again. How times has changed, eh? But I'm happy I grew up in that time. I know how to bake and cook. I know how to make jam. I know how to make any cake or biscuit you can think of in your life. I know how to cook it. And that's what we did. We cooked and played in the sand and made mud houses and played. Good old days. Good old days. We fell our knees open. And then my mom's like, ugh, don't worry about it. But she did it in Afrikaans. Don't worry, that's nothing, man. Go play. And it's bleeding. No, man, tomorrow it's fine. Go. Nonsense. We didn't wear safety belts. We still drove in the back of my dad's bakkie. Bakkie is, I don't know if you know, a van. Yeah, it's not a closed car, a van. We were still allowed to sit on the back of the bakkie. Now they lock you up. Still did that without safety belts. We didn't have like baby seats or... No, there was no such thing as a baby seat. No, so I don't know. We survived. We're not dead. I don't know. Times has changed like quite a lot. If I think back, there's so many things that I can think back on. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so lots of things has changed. And I miss those days. They were good days. They were fun days. Today everything's dangerous and you can't do anything because then you will meet your end. And those days it was different. You did it and we still, yeah, we survived. I don't know. Funny life we live, right? Oh, Lola's just checking me out with a half open one eye. She must not come and bug me now. Yeah, man. We've got a place in South Africa. It's called the Lost City. It also has changed a lot since years ago. It's always been there. It's always been holidaying. And then it changed to the Lost City. It's got a wave pool, so artificial ocean. And it's got a palace. I've stayed in that palace before. And it's just beautiful. It's got chalets. There's a casino. So if you Google the Lost City, it was a Sun City resort, but Lost City, if you Google it, Lost City, South Africa, oh, it's beautiful. Now it's still beautiful, but it became unaffordable. You can go for a day or stuff, but if you want to stay at that palace now, you need to be rich. In the past, you don't have to be super rich, but you must not be shy with your money. In the past, it wasn't like that. Anyone could go. Now it's just for the people with a lot of extra cash. And then we've got something like Gold Reef City. Now that is fun. It's a bit overpopulated every time. It's all these places are. There's a lot of people. They let too much people in. But Gold Reef City is also a casino type of place. But you don't have to go casino because there's also the water world and all the rides, and it's extremely nice to take the kids there. But it's still dangerous. If you don't look after them, it's just dangerous. There's always some weird people lurking around. So always watch them so closely. It's actually annoying. When we were younger, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like our parents could let us go alone to the shops, go alone to the movie, go alone. You can go alone. I'm not talking a driving to the movies with your friends or to town with your friends. No, it's not the same. Not the same at all. And then, of course, you guys know, a lot of people think we stay in South Africa, between the wild animals. What nonsense, man. We've got big wild areas, parks and stuff. We've got cities and very well developed. We don't stay... elephants and lions don't run in between our houses. No. No. They in reserved parks. They closed off. Just imagine a lion running here and an elephant, and then there comes the... No, it's not happening. It's like you wake up and a giraffe is here in the backyard. No, man. Doesn't work like that. If you want to see our big 5 animals, We grew up with it, of course. We've seen it lots. You go to Kruger National Park. If you want to see our huge elephants, you go to the what's it? But we've got an elephant park. No, I can't remember the name. Addo. Addo Elephant Park. My dad used to take us to Addo Elephant Park. There's humongous elephants there. So just like you guys, we go and see the animals. They don't run wild in between us. No, 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 no. Not at all. So I've got a lot of people asking me that. No. No, we are not Tarzan and Jane in the jungle. It does not work like that, yeah. Very well developed cities, and it's huge. So no. It's actually funny thinking of it. So we've also got we've got basic things that you guys have, like crocodiles. We've got lots of crocodiles and snakes and stuff like that. We've got that. Basically, we got the buffalo and the lion and the elephant. We got leopards. We got giraffes. We've got lots of things, yeah. We've seen a lot of other animals that's imports, but it's not the same as going to see them in their natural habitat. Habitat, I hope I say it right. It sounds like I am translating it wildly directly. Oh. The other day I got a mail again about that. And I had to explain that the animals are in certain areas, they enclosed, and they protected because, like our rhinos, they kill them for their horns. So today in the news, there was a piece again that one wildlife area are dehorning the rhinos because they're going to go extinct. I think there's only one male or female white one left. They dead. They gone. But our rhinos, they dehorn them now because of poachers. They don't just dehorn it, and that's actually what they want. They want the horn, the ivory. So they don't just dehorn them, they actually kill them for that horn. So it's better just to dehorn them to actually let them live. And the poaching doesn't stop. I promise you that much. It doesn't stop. They never stop. They just poach till all the animals are dead. It's not nice. Not nice at all. We don't have natural, like bears. We don't have that at all. I've seen a bear before, smaller one in a zoo, and I think that is not nice. But they're not natural to us. Bears is not natural to South Africa. Lions, elephants, buffaloes, rhinos, giraffes, those things are natural to South Africa. We've got also a lot of sharks. Lots of sharks. Alright, I think I'm gonna be back in a second. Alrighty then, I think we are carrying on. I quickly checked my phone, and then Alex came in and he looked for trouble with Lola. And I keep telling him, I want to record. And the more I say that, the bigger the noise became. So, yes, children, right? Always. Alex, that door. Okay, don't worry, it closed. Those kids. Oh, and the weather here. Guys, it's getting cold. The winter is upon us. Oh, I lost my thread. That's just nasty. Just hold on. Let me just grab this thing here. When I'm finished, I already bathed, so yay for that. I want to phone my mom, say goodnight to her. And do all those things. Yeah, so this color I'm working now is 38. I was majorly short. And I have gotten some messages. People are short different colors. So yeah, send to me. Am I only the one that's shorting threads, whatever? But it's expected. It's a Joy Sunday. It's a big one. So I don't know exactly how they make this mistake. It's actually not cool because they are a good brand. They are a very good brand. And their work, they pay people. It's legal. It's not stolen work. They pay people for their artwork. So yeah, it is. They pay to use it. So they can give us a little bit more threads, and then everything's good. Hey, what's up? Do you want food? Kusisi. Guys, just hold on. Vir kusisi. Ah, little biggie kusisi. There's a mama's a big girl. There you go. Now she came standing here. Now after she and Alex have their rumble, she always goes and drink water, and then she comes and eat, and then she goes and look for trouble again with Alex. So it's not just him. You guys know the story by now. It's on off. That's both of them looking for nonsense. Abby is quiet. She's in her room. I can just hear cartoons blaring out of the room. Much softer now because I asked them to put it soft. But she loves her kiddie stories. She just loves it. It's very cute though. Last night, or yeah, just last night, I said to her, okay, you can choose what we watch. Guys, guess what she put on? Twilight. And I love Twilight, but if it's the 100th time it goes on, oh, it's like I know every word. Already. I can't say no. I said she can choose, so then I must sit through it. Very careful what I say, right? Yeah. I wonder what's going to come out of her room. She, I buy groceries so I get through the month, and you budget, you do your things the way that you can afford and do. So yesterday she came to me and said to me, now she wants to bring me a list, but I haven't received it yet. I'm like, what list, Abby? No, for stuff that she wants to see in the cupboards. Oh my soul. So I wonder what's that gonna be, I hope it's basic things. I don't know. They don't have no idea what groceries cost. There's certain things that she wants to see in the cupboards. Like, okay, if I can afford it, then we can do it. It's bring me to see what you want in the cupboards. Okay. Still haven't received it, but believe me, I will receive it. You finished, Lars? Lola? Oh, Mama. It's a big stretch, that. It's a big stretch. She's stretching out. She had enough now. And, yeah, she's going to look now. She's on the bed. But I can see she's looking for Alex. Naughty, naughty, naughty. There you go. I've decided that I'm going to finish the sky up to here on the bottom. I don't know how long that will last, but I want to try and finish the sky. Just finish it on this side. Not on both sides, just until where it's rolled here. So I don't have to get back to the sky again. Ambilight has got a tremendous amount of green in. Sometimes, just for your own sanity, if you've done a lot of green, just take a break and do another color if you're going crazy. This is a very beautiful stitch. I really, really love it. Amazing. I hope the school, everything, once they accepted that I said everything's fine and whatever for Alex, I hope they don't do something about it further, because it's stupid, I promise you. It's really annoying sometimes. They must get to know the kids, and some parents must also not be like, I'm going to be rude. Let me say it nicely. They must not... It's their choice, but should kids be so shielded from the world so they can't hear the word blood or the word, should, I'm struggling to tell you what I want to say because it will come out rude. Yeah, my kids are not that shielded. I take care of my kids, but their eyes are open and they're not softies. They should not be so soft towards the world that everything you say is taken up so literally. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm saying it the best I can. That is also, I don't know. Kids don't stay kids forever. They must learn these things, hear the things, and get used to the things. Not. Yeah. I think you know what I mean. Hope you know what I mean. But I don't mean anything nasty with it. There you go. Very hard to express myself in English tonight. That was difficult. Annoying when I can't say what I want to say. When we were in school, everything in South Africa, this you'll only understand if you grew up in South Africa. We still grew up in a South Africa that wasn't corrupt. Yes, it was not corrupt. Everything was clean and safe. Our children will never see that because this country of ours are totally messed up. It got messed up by people that is corrupt and stick money in their own pockets and don't take care of the country and let people get so poor they need to rob and steal and kill other people. It just got out of hand. Out of hand, I promise you. There you go. Oh, let me see. Alright, this one's also finished, so let's just end that off. Don't want this now. Just want to see who's looking for me. It is important that I see who's looking for me. Okay. Well, that is a problem. That was Margaret. It is dark, dark, dark outside. And she forgot my blanket. And I need my blanket, it's cold. She forgot it on the line. And guess what? Now I don't have a blanket. And I'm not going out alone. The mic's upstairs. I just want to hear. Oh, just give me a second. This is no problem. Just hold on. I just want to type, yeah. I don't want to scream. Sometimes. Oi, 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 oi. Sorry, guys. I'm just typing a message. Sorry guys, but I'm not gonna go out alone. There is absolutely no chance. I just asked Mike if he's not sleeping, if he'll come out. I can't go out alone, you never know who's waiting where for you. Sad but true. It's my own yard, but too many things are happening. Last night there was robberies again. They happen even in daytime. You guys know what? For the new subscribers, maybe you don't know, but in South Africa we have something called load shedding. So we share power, and sometimes we only have 4 hours power a day. Sometimes it gets really, really bad. But we are used to it, and I want to say something about it. We haven't had load shedding for about 2 months. No, I'm lying. A month and a half. We haven't had load shedding. But I must touch wood because it will start again. It's winter. As soon as winter, then they tell us, oh, the power, everyone's pulling too much power, blah, 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 blah. And they put it off again. So we were lucky in connection with that, we've been lucky that we haven't had load shedding for quite a while. What a dream. I wish it was always like that. But unfortunately, it will come back. I know the government said the worst load shedding we had was stage 6. Then we get 4 hours down, and then a few hours on, 4 hours down. So it's 12 hours a day down. But there was a thing that went through government, and they are approving higher levels of load shedding, which is horrible because people can't work. It affects everything. I've got a little, I call it my canary. I think lots of you know about my canary, so I can carry on with my work. TV can stay on, the lights in the room can stay on. So as soon as it's load shedding, you just see everyone move into my room. Because there's a little bit of light and a little bit of power, and there's everything. I can use my computer. So we've got that. But yeah, that is the situation. There is now places in South Africa that's been without water for 6 months. It's horrible. And they were talking about the shedding of water as well. So we don't know. This old country of ours. And I promise you, South Africa is beautiful. Oh my word. We've got wide open spaces. Our houses are built on yards that's huge. We've got huge back and front yards. Huge, huge, huge. So we've got a lot of space and beautiful scenery and stuff like that. It's just our government that came in and just destroyed everything. Not taking care of public things, and yeah, it's a mess. I love the weather in South Africa, and I've been to a lot of overseas places. Now the UK, I can't. The weather is the weather is not the same. It's always cloudy. I don't know. Not here, but Mike, did you go and do it alone now?
Yes.
Thank you. Is it dry?
No.
Oh, no, man. She said she'll hang it so it dries because I need it tonight. No, I don't have one. I'll share one with Abby. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, shame. Mike went to fetch my blanket alone. So he came down and he went to fetch it alone. I said to him, I'm going to record a little while. I'll call him and then we go outside. But he went out for me. But he knows I won't go out alone. The kids either. You just know. Don't do that. Yeah, my country. And it's beautiful. And my favorite flower is, you don't get them everywhere in the world. I like the king and queen protea. There's a king and there's a queen protea. And protea is our national flower, and I adore it. It is just the most beautiful. My dad also loved it. He loved it. I made a painting for him, and my mom has it now, about oil painting. I painted a king protea, and it's hanging against my mom's wall. Yes, beautiful flower, very, very beautiful. Of course, I like a lot of different flowers. Now my dad and me and my mom, we like roses as well. I like tulips, I like daisies. My favorite is the protea and then roses. But I also like tulips and daisies. And there's a thing that I think it's a gardenia. I don't know. It's a Barberton daisy. It's a humongous one. I've got tattoos on my ankle of Barberton daisies. Very, very pretty things. Oh. I think I've almost got all of these. How cool will that be? See how far this one brings us. Received a few parcels today. I'll do tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna be busy the afternoon. Got some things to do. 1 or 2 unboxings for you tomorrow. Don't know if I'll get to do a stitch along. There's not a lot of time in tomorrow. What's wrong?
Where's Lola?
Hey?
I wanna annoy Lola. Where's Lola?
No, dude, I'm still recording. I think she ran because Dad was there. Don't annoy her now, Al.
Lola.
Oh, he just comes in to annoy Lola. And he can't see her. And he's like, where's Lola? Kids. My hand is dying. There you go. How many is there still? You see, what I mean is, excuse me, there's still row. Let's try and see if this thread, how far it can go. It would be a shame if it can't cover everything, but it's alright. Then we just take another piece, because I really want to cover that little piece as well. I want to cover this. Don't want to go and look for a little piece again later. No, 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 no. Are you guys still enjoying Ambilight? It's a nice stitch, right? Now that Kidzilla I'm stitching, it's also a nice stitch. It's because there's not a lot of confetti. Here and there you'll find your confetti. But it's basically like this. And it feels, when I hold it, it's the same. It's just that roll, but the roll lies on my lap. So I don't feel the weight, feel nothing. Just stitch, stitch, stitch. That's good. Right, what's happening? I think I can maybe make it. But we'll know in a few moments, right? But the long row is done, and then we've got this short row as well. I wanted to tell you guys, I did tell you, but there's something I want to tell you about it. I'm watching the new circle, right? What is it with everything putting AI into everything? Now, one of the contestants, I'm not spoiling your show, don't worry, I'm just telling you because you'll see it soon. One of the contestants in the new circle is an AI. I just think that's all kinds of wrong. I don't know. Why must they push AI into everything? What do you think of that? It's not, I don't know. For me, it's not the same to watch an AI compete in a reality show with humans. I don't know. I don't find it entertaining or right at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old. I don't know. AI. A lot of the people talking to this thing, this AI, artificial intelligence, think it's a human being. But well, life will bring funny things still. All I ask, if there's ever an alien or if it exists, please just come before I pass away. I also want to see. I'm very curious, so please just land before. Land before I pass away, please. I want to see. Very curious critter. That's funny, eh? And I've made it. Can you believe that? But I made it on the tippy toes. So I'm going to struggle to tie this off, but it's alright. Let's see. I hope it goes through properly. See there? Yes, it did. Ta-da-da-da! I did it. Yay. Alright, so this is gonna be it for today. I really hope you had a nice stitch along, listening to my bubble. You must have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I will chat to you very, very soon. Lots of love. Stitcha-Rella.